opportunities to all. And one thing that the experience of our members is showing to us is that to have inclusive growth, to have social cohesion, we need to have coordinated measures related to social security. So we have to have coordinated measures related to social security, related to employment, and related to service as well. And one thing that is very dear to us in ISA is the management of Social Security. And what can I say is that, especially during this triennium and the way that we faced the risk of COVID, is that we had to innovate a lot in Social Security, and we are still innovating, and I see that this will be the trend for the next triennium as well. And we have seen many innovations related to customer service, automation of process, digital transformation, data-driven innovations, emerging technology that are appearing, also a focus on human resources and having training, upskilling, and also digitalization of this human resources process, strengthening strategic planning, risk management, and compliance, and as well, as I mentioned before, for the social cohesion, for promoting inclusive growth, the need for coordination, then the need for coordination, for integration, the need for systematic interinstitutional coordination is essential to innovate in that area, is essential to have better service in that area. It goes, when we talk about this coordination, integration, it goes to data, but it goes beyond data as well, and breaking silos and have a more integrated systems. And what we are seeing, we are talking about priorities. So via the survey, we identified over this current triennium, that's almost the last triennium, 4 different priorities. We introduced a new one due to COVID. But we see that these priorities, they are interrelated, they are totally interconnected. So when we talk about the challenge of coverage extension, we see labor market structures, we see that's totally related with the aging of population, it's totally related with social cohesion, so we see interconnections among our priorities. And also, we see that to respond better to unprecedented crises, to respond better to unexpected crises, we have to have a good management, we have to have integrated and holistic strategies. So we see that we cannot talk about each priority as a different thing, as a separated, isolated thing, but on the contrary, they are totally, totally interconnected. And what we see that was essential for us during this triennium, and that I believe that will continue to be essential to us over this following triennium: innovation. Innovation is a key word, was a key word in this triennium, and will continue to be a key word in the future. And why? Our financial constraints are there. Our financial space remains tight. We have to deal with the financial limitations that we have. We see at the same time that financial constraints are there, we see via the COVID how Social Security was essential to the resilience of societies, and how can we find an equilibrium between this essentiality and need of Social Security at the same time that we face tight financial constraints. We have to go via innovation. Innovation, new thinking, in order to see how can we do better for our members, how can we do better for our people, for our clients, for the people that we serve. So there is this need for innovation that goes beyond what we used to think. It goes also not just to resilience, but also to these different shocks that we are facing, and also to empowerment. So, for having a better knowledge of what I'm talking now. You can read more. It's available now at our webpage at a very new format. So I encourage you after this session to check at our webpage our global priority reports that are in our 4 official languages. So look at it and please be inspired by your colleagues. So every step that we do in ISA, and especially this World Social Security Forum, I put this to my team every day. We have to see 3 things. In a face-to-face event like this, people has to have a very good social experience. It has to be in your memory, okay? So 10 years afterwards, we will be reminding this, remembering this. This is what I ask my team to make in these events. So to have a very good social experience, but more than this social experience, for you to show your knowledge to others, to learn from others, to share your experience, and take this unique opportunity of having a really, really global networking capacity. Here is the unique opportunity in which one from Europe cannot work with from Americas, that cannot work with someone from Asia, that cannot work with someone from Africa, from the Pacific, all over the world. So take this unique opportunity and benefits and make it memorable for you, for yourself, this World Social Security Forum. And I really want to thank the hosts and the team of ISA and you for making this a very good event. But we continue, and now we are going to have as speakers 2 major specialists in the world of Social Security, of the 2 major international organizations that deals with Social Security. So I will, for showing her experience on global priorities for Social Security, trends, challenges, and solutions, I will ask first to come to the stage, Shara Hazavi. Shara, well, she is director of the Social Protection Department of the International Labour Office, the ILO, but what I can say briefly is that she is one of the major experts in the world in Social Security, as is the following speaker. So, Shara, please, the floor is yours.
Can I have Great. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you very much, Marcelo, for the introduction and for the opportunity, really, to be here. We're here from the ILO, members of our global technical team. I have several colleagues who are here, and we're really looking forward to this week of face-to-face interactions after several years of only online encounters. So I want to thank you, Marcelo, and I want to thank ISA for having given us this amazing opportunity to not only meet face-to-face, interact, network, listen to each other, and learn from each other's experiences, and carry on with the communications that we start here when we go back home to our own countries, offices, and lives, and continue the conversation on a topic that really is one that I think has been in many ways reinforced by the past 3 years of the pandemic.